Everybody, it's Steph from the High Moon Podcast. Shannon Sharpe was with Cam Newton on the Cam's podcast. It was not bad. But I mean, you know, this interview is really nothing new or insightful that we haven't heard Shannon say on his own platform or when he has spoken on other people's platform, right? So, you know, I'm seeing a lot of articles, news articles, you know, talk about, the reason why Shannon opens up about, you know, why he left, you know, Undisputed, or why things with Skip went south, and, you know, other YouTubers talking about it. And I'm like, he's already addressed this. He's already said this. We knew this was the reason. Everybody talked about this. He mentioned it, right? I'm gonna play a small clip from Cam's pod with Shannon, because this is the part that everybody is talking about. That's not really new news, but okay. Let's take a listen.
See, if somebody else had said what Skip said, I wouldn't have batted an eye. But we're supposed to be teammates.
Yes, sir.
And I think that's what hurt me more than anything.
Right, you know, the whole put your glasses back on when Skip said that he didn't care about his championship or his Hall of Fame jacket. You know, the channel was like, I'm in the bleeping Hall of Fame. And then Skip is like, so what? Right? That's the part, right? He was shocked that Skip, you know, his so-called teammate, would say that. But I mean, we know that, you know, Skip never rock with you like that.
My teammate, that's what he thought of me. It's kind of like when somebody else says something like, nothing gets you more upset than when your boys hit
Or
you
somebody
low.
who really, you said 4 names. I know one of them was Sterling Sharpe.
Yeah, like my homeboy, and I know, like, we and my homeboys, we joke a lot, but I know where not to go.
It's to a degree.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'll put the link of this clip in the description. But that's the part that, you know, everybody was talking about, right? I mean, that is where everybody was saying, oh, Shannon opens up about the reason why he left. I mean, okay, he opens up again, but I mean, we've all heard this, right? And you know, since Shannon was growing his profile on Undisputed, it was clear that, you know, people were really tuning in for Shannon Sharpe and not Skip. So whenever Skip could have an opportunity to take shots, because, you know, Skip is always competitive. So, you know, Skip was never good enough to play sports, but, you know, he's been good enough to be on TV and, you know, work his way up the ranks, have his own show. And then now he feels the show is being threatened at that time with Shannon Sharpe. You know, he's going to take a vicious shot in order to defend Tom Brady, who at the time signed a big deal to join the network, which he's about to start this up and coming NFL season. Man, there's nothing new at all, right? Maybe because he's doing this with Cam Newton, right? But I just find it funny that all of a sudden it's like this, the Shannon Sharpe and Skip thing keeps coming up together, right? Of I get it, Cam's asked the question, but, you know, Shannon has given very similar responses before. You know, at this point, we understand that Skip never rocked with you. Okay, Skip brought you on, thought that he was feeding you. He ate more than enough to the point where you became your own popular entity. Not knocking Shannon for it, as he deserves so, right? You know, when you're on TV, you deserve you get these platforms, and you're on there as a guest or as the 1B. Man, you maximize the hell out of it, because you never know when that air is going to end, right? Early in the clip, he talks about saying, hey, maybe this 7-year run is all it needed to be, right? But, you know, look, Shannon's in the winner's lane, obviously, right? With Club Shay Shay, Nightcap, his new ESPN deal going on, the new contract he signed with ESPN, right? So, I mean, everything's good. And it's for Skip Bayless and Undisputed, it's not that type of show anymore, right? You know, that dynamic will never, it'd be hard if we'll ever even get a debate show format like that. But that dynamic with Shannon and Skip, really going to be hard to replicate, hard to create that magic and that lightning in the bottle situation ever again, man. But, you know, so, you know, people talk about this. It's been revisited multiple times over. You know, for some reason, you know, I saw like New York Post and all these other places talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I was confused. I was like, did he say something new? Was there something else added that we're not aware about in what the actual breakup was, but nah. I mean, I think like when everybody saw that moment on TV, we knew that particular moment was that moment, and the Mar Hamlin situation, right? That was gonna be it for the show, right? You know, and Shannon, like he said before, people are happy with how we handled it. I mean, you had no other choice but to handle that way you handled it, and you weren't gonna jump across that table and slap that little old man across the face. You wouldn't do that. If you did it, you knew you started. Shannon, not even as angry as he was at the time, you knew you weren't gonna mess your opportunities you weren't gonna mess your opportunities up going forward. You was gonna buck back down, settle down, carry on the show as you should as professional, despite Skip antics getting you all riled up. Did the right thing, right? So I mean, look, we've all heard things at work or from people we're close to, and we think like, how could they say this? We can't react in the way we really want to, because you don't want to mess up anything for yourself, make the situation go south. It can have, maybe your life, you're in a better situation in life, whatever reasons you have, you just choose to. Cooler heads always prevail, right? That's what we talk about. But in Shannon's case, definitely cooler heads prevailed for him. Because if he had overreacted, it could have really, angry black man on TV, can't handle taking criticism, right? It would have been really bad it was bad PR for Skip, but really bad PR for Shannon Sharpe, right? But yeah, so nothing new, man. Shannon Sharpe reiterates what he's always said, though, but figured I'd discuss it because I was confused. I was like, what? Why is this trending all over again, right? But yeah, anyways, let me know what y'all think about all this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.